Tune in for the Tahoe Today Show every day, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We're going to take you through your local weather, your 7-day forecast. We're going to talk about road conditions, constructions. We're going to bring amazing guests into the studio. So tune in for the Tahoe Today Show.
Welcome back to Tahoe Tonight. Joining me now from the Tahoe Heritage Foundation, good friend Carolyn Grubb. How are you?
I am doing great. Thank you so much.
You look phenomenal, all ready for Great Gatsby Festival.
We are ready.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit first about what the Heritage Foundation, the Tahoe Heritage Foundation is.
Well, the Tahoe Heritage Foundation is one of two nonprofits that work over at the Tahoe Historic Site. The Heritage Foundation works mostly with the Pope Estate and the Baldwin Estate.
Okay.
And it's mostly volunteers, and they do so many amazing things, and it's just continual restoration of the site and opening it up to all the people. It's free to come in there and to see our museum, to see the little movie we have that shows all the information about the two sites, and it's just sharing our heritage of the 1920s, Lake Tahoe, and that kind of leads into the Gatsby with the 20s event.
Roaring 20s for sure.
Yes.
These are the Tahoe Historic site in its entirety is a very special place.
It is.
Such history there.
It is. And it really started back in the late 1800s. You have the Pope House, which is the oldest. The Baldwin Museum is built 1921, and then Valhalla next door is 1924, but they are actually managed by a different organization.
Okay.
But we work with them too.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. They're all so close together. So, Great Gatsby Annual Festival. How many years have you been doing this?
35 years.
Oh my gosh.
And
wow.
It's just amazing. Everyone is dressed up in costume. We have vintage vendors there. We have food. We have games for the kids. We have a pie eating contest at 2 o'clock for the children. Oh. And it's completely free entrance. Jazz music. The only thing we do with the Pope Tour, we have a Pope Tour for $5, which is a little bit less than what it normally is. And you get to go see the inside of the amazing Pope House. And there's just so much there, and old cars, 1920s cars are going to be there, and it's just such a wonderful, fun weekend. We have 3 ladies that come every year, all dressed up with their picnic lunch, and they sit down with a little Victrola and play the music and have their lunch and leave every year. I don't know how many years they've been doing this.
Well, it's got the whole event coming up August 10th and 11th. Really, you step back into time.
We
there.
do.
I mean, you really do. And there's such a magical feel to that history.
It is, and it's just so special, and we just love to share it with everybody. And a lot of local people aren't aware of it being out there, because many of them that were here years ago remember that as being private property, because the Forest Service, it is Forest Service owned. They purchased all 3 homes starting back in about 1965. A lot of people think it was donated. It was not. The Forest Service purchased it to save it, to save the land, so we could open it up to the public.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So Great Gatsby, you have all kinds of things happening around this Great Gatsby festival. You mentioned some of the 1920s cars. There's also a tea and fashion show.
There is, and this is on Sunday. It is from 2 until 4. The tickets are $65, and there is wonderful tea sandwiches and desserts and tea, and also your teacup, you get champagne.
Ooh.
But since it's prohibition, we can't have a wine glass out, so the ladies get to have the teacup with the champagne. We are almost we're almost sold out.
Okay.
So we recommend that if you're looking at this now, call in, and you can. The easiest way is on the website.
Okay.
If you have any problems, our phone number's on the website. Give us a call, because sometimes the website doesn't talk to mobile phones.
Yep. Great information. So
but
we will
do call
see you.
now.
Yeah, do call now. August 10th and 11th with the Gatsby Tea and Fashion Show happening on the 11th.